Hey guys, so we're going to be starting off with a quick and easy breakfast idea. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my vanilla protein overnight oats. These are good for up to 3 days in the fridge, so they're the perfect meal prep idea. So what you're going to do is add your rolled oats, a little bit of oat milk, some Greek yogurt, which has a ton of protein, and then we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon, honey, and you guys can definitely top with fruit, chia seeds, or even a little granola, but you honestly can do whatever you guys want. Just try it out and let me know what y'all think. This week's lunch is inspired by one of my favorite little protein boxes from Target. So we're going to go ahead and add in some white sharp cheddar cheese, which are like snack size, so they're perfect. We're going to add in some pita bite crackers, and then you can add in a meat of your choice if you want to do salami, turkey, but me personally, I love prosciutto, so I'm just going to add in 2 of those, and that is going to be our quick little lunch. We're going to be doing 3 different dinner ideas because I don't know about y'all, but I cannot eat the same thing every single night. It just never gave that. So we're going to start off with some salmon. I'm seasoning this up with garlic powder, red chili flakes, salmon rub, salt, pepper, and then when I actually eat this, I'm gonna go ahead and top it with some sweet chili sauce from Trader Joe's. And honestly, 10 out of 10. And what I'd recommend doing is just spraying it with a little bit of olive oil. I like to use the olive oil spray because it's 0 calories, but you can use honestly just regular olive oil. Just be mindful of like how much, because those olive oils, guys, they have a lot of calories in them, and a lot of people don't know that. So be mindful, and of course, whatever you seasoned the front with, you definitely want to make sure that you season the back of the salmon with the same thing. And then I just throw mine in the air fryer at 400 for 15 minutes, and it's ready to package up. For dinner idea number 2, we're gonna go with a nice classic steak. I'm such a steak girl, I cannot help it. Once I learned how to properly cook a steak, it was honestly game over from there. But here I am just seasoning my steak up. I'm doing garlic powder, black pepper, and a classic sea salt. And the reason why I don't go too crazy on seasonings when it comes to steak is because if you start frying your steak with hella seasonings, it's actually gonna just burn. Like, the steak is just literally gonna burn. So I try to keep my seasonings very minimal, because we're also gonna add in fresh garlic and thyme, which is gonna bring out a lot of those just real yummy, tasty flavors out of this steak when we get down to the get down.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often.
Now it's time to cook the perfect steak. So you're gonna throw in some unsalted butter, fresh chopped garlic, and some thyme. You can also do rosemary, completely up to you, but I like thyme. And I'm gonna go ahead and fry down that fat first and foremost. Start kind of searing around the edges of the steak because I like my steak to have a nice light char to it. And after a couple minutes, your steak is done. Do not overcook your steak. Just keep flipping, guys. And after like literally a couple minutes, you are ready to slice this thing up. So this is always like, I don't know, the moment of truth. It's like, did my steak come out perfect or what? And honestly, perfection. I love medium well steak, so juicy, so easy to cut through, which means it's not going to be rough and tough to bite through. No shade, but some of y'all steak be a little tough. But I just loved it. It came out great. I'm cutting that fat off, but voila, that's how I do my little medium well steak. By this time, your salmon should be done in your air fryer, so you're going to want to just grab that out, throw it into a meal prep container, and this is how it looks. I do like my salmon with a char, okay, to each their own. And I also made some white rice on the side to pair with the steak and the salmon. For some reason, I don't see a lot of people making soup for meal prep, but soup is one of the most, honestly, amazing meal prep ideas because one, it's so filling, low calorie depending on, what you're gonna put in it, and you can get like 10 servings out of one big pot of soup. So why not? Today I'm gonna be showing you how I do my beef soup. We're gonna start off with peppers and onions chopped up, and I'm gonna season that with ginger, garlic powder, salt, and onion powder, and just go ahead and kind of saute that down just till it gets soft. Definitely don't want it to burn, just the right amount of softness, and then you know that they are good to go. Now we're gonna throw in some stew meat, which is also high in protein. Everything we're making today is high protein, low calorie, which is the key to weight loss and muscle building. So this is just kind of how I eat. I really try my best to stay on track and make sure that everything is nutrient and worth it. So here I am seasoning my meat with some more garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, sea salt, tons of ginger. I love ginger in soup. I don't know, guys, like if you're not cooking with ginger, you are missing out. It just brings up all of the flavor. And then once we kind of brown this meat a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our beef broth. And you want to just use the entire container. It might look like it's like too much, but it's not, trust me. As it cooks and your meat starts to absorb some of the broth, you'll notice that like the broth amount will start to go down, if that makes sense. So use the entire thing, like literally. If you want to add a little water, you can, but definitely not necessary. I'm just gonna go ahead and season that water up with the same seasonings again and add in my thyme. As that starts simmering, I'm gonna start chopping up a sweet potato. This is the only carb that I'm adding into my soup. Some people add noodles and like all types of stuff, but I'm just going sweet potato, keeping it simple. You can definitely add whatever veggies you want. If you want to add like carrots and stuff, you can, but honestly, I'm telling you guys, this right here is too good. Like too good. So filling. I actually had to sneak and eat some after this was done because it was smelling way too good. I went ahead and added some red chili flakes and then just poured it into, my little dish, and that's that on that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna see y'all in a brand new video next week, Monday. Bye. Tell them when I die, put my money in it. Couple freakers kill a skull and collect. She fuck a nigga, then she on to the next. Really living large, she ain't all with a Mac. When you niggas think it's small in the mall with a rat. Roll with us if you really wanna get it. Go get $500,000 in the Sprinter. Phone ringing, bitches know a big triple. I got the hook up and there really no limit. Dead broke is in you nigga DNA. Ricky Smile is indicated with the J. Little nigga just another state case. Bury my motherfucker Chase Bank, time to bounce. Gotta count on my allowance. You niggas vicious, so I gotta rebound it. The nigga tripping like I got $1 zillion. Got the trap jumping like time when I rebound. Then I'm out, and I never talk about it. The homie squad, but we all smoke the loudest. Rich niggas and I'm really being modest. Cause the way I do my deals, never treated like I bought this from the house. You could DM my account. My DM 6 figures and I'm counting. 9 figures was the goal till I hit it. These niggas ain't living, so bury mine with me. When I die, put my money in a grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in a place. Really just left every nigga in a